You're listening to The Paul Higgins Show, where ambitious tech consultants come to unlock their potential. After 18 years as a global leader, I launched several businesses, culminating in a successful exit. I'm sharing what I learned, plus what's working now from mentoring tech consultants. You will hear leaders within our industry to help you build a business you love that allows you to do what you want. If you are looking for immediate cash flow wins to fuel your growth, go to our free ebook at paulhigginsmentoring.com/roadmap. Are you feeling overwhelmed by all the marketing strategies available and unsure where to focus your efforts as a tech consultant? Hi, it's Paul here, and it's just you and me today. And welcome to episode 572 of The Paul Higgins Show. Today we're diving into a comprehensive marketing playbook that will help you build a solid foundation and grow your tech consultancy. I'll share a link at the end where you can get the playbook, but the best option is to go and get it now and work through it as you listen to this podcast. I recently worked with Angela. Now that's not the real name, but I've just put a pseudonym in there. And they're a brilliant Zoho consultant, brilliant at the platform in particular. She was great at what she did, but her marketing was all over the place. Does that sound familiar to you? Angela was trying everything, social media, email marketing, had dabbled in paid ads a while ago, but that didn't work and just stopped it. But nothing seemed to really stick or work. This reminded me of my early days as a Podio partner. I was throwing spaghetti at the wall, hoping something would stick. I had a slight marketing edge given the fact that I'd spent 18 years at Coca-Cola and ended as a marketing director, but still it wasn't working. But here's the thing. Effective marketing isn't about doing everything. It's about doing the right things in the right order. So let's break this down into 4 quarters to reduce the overwhelm. You can customize this to fit where you are in your marketing journey, right? It's pick and mix, I suppose, in a way. But what I'll do is I'll do it in quarters. It could be trimesters if you're not doing it at that pace, but you'll get it. And when you look at the marketing playbook, which is in the link in the show notes, you'll see it firsthand. But quarter 1 is all about nailing the fundamentals. Define your niche or niche, identify your ideal client, and solidify your brand and positioning. Now, you may say, well, I've already got that. But to be honest, each time I look at a tech consultancy, it's not exactly where they want it to be. And each time I mentor someone, it's definitely not where they want it to be. In particular, go from sort of that 6 to 7 figures. So go and have a look at that. For Angela, this meant narrowing down her focus. So she called herself a Zoho consultant, which to me, that's a sea of lots of Zoho consultants, to really focus on her background and her expertise. So now she's a sales consultant for industrial automation companies. So very specific, and just happens to use Zoho to help solve the problem. And the problem is not enough new business. Suddenly her marketing became much more focused and effective. And also she had an enormous amount of confidence because she knew the industry, which made it so much easier. Quarter 2 is about doubling down on content. Develop a content strategy, optimize your LinkedIn presence and profile, and start a YouTube channel. Now, YouTube channel is difficult. I must admit that I don't do enough content on YouTube. So go with what you're naturally good at. And, certainly refer to other episodes where I talk about how to use AI now to make that a lot easier. And become a thought leader within the niche that you've picked in the first quarter. Quarter 3 is focusing on reporting and entering creator mode. So you set up a marketing dashboard to track and measure what you're doing. Host webinars, and webinars can be with partners that have got your ideal client and you've got theirs. So that's a great way of doing it, or you can do your own. And collect customer testimonials and case studies, because prove that you're worth and share your successes, right? So basically people like, know and trust you if they know that in that niche you've worked or niche you've worked with people just like them. And finally, quarter 4 is all about building your promotional engine. So then you can sort of test paid ads. Google is the most obvious, but there's also ones with Facebook and also LinkedIn. Implementing retargeting strategies, so you can take those campaigns and put it back into your sales navigator, etc., to find more people like that, and develop affiliate partnerships. That might be software that's closely related to you or other products. Now, you might be thinking, Paul, this all sounds like a lot, and I really don't know where to start. And how do I implement all of this? Here are 3 actionable steps that you can at least make a start today. So first is start with your niche or niche, right? I think this is the biggest lever you can pull, and use the niche playbook to clearly define who you serve and what specific problems you solve. So there's just a link in the marketing playbook. If you've already got it, you'll see it. There's links to all of these additional assets like select your niche playbook. So that's number one. The next is audit your brand, review your current brand materials and messaging. Are they consistent? So are they consistent to the niche that you've picked? Do you clearly communicate your value proposition? And one of the easiest ways to do is go to your website, go to your LinkedIn profile, and are you plastering up there that you're an ex-SaaS partner, Zoho partner, Monday partner, Salesforce partner, etc. And I've said this over and over again, so sorry if you've been listening for a long time, but people don't buy drills, they buy holes. And I heard a great one today where the analogy was people don't buy drills, they buy the hole, but then they buy the hole to put a nail, to put a picture that is their true ambition, right? And I think that's really important to think about that when you're clearly articulating your value prop. So we had niche, we've got audit your brand, and the last one is create a content calendar. Plan out your content for the next month. Focus on topics that your ideal client would find valuable. And the last episode, I actually did one on using AI to create content. If you want more on that, just reach out to me. I'm always available to help you as much as I can. And remember, marketing is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about consistent effort over time, not overnight success. So you don't have to do it all, and that's why I've phased it out. In the marketing playbook, you'll see how that's phased out, and go at the pace that makes sense to you. Before we wrap up, ask yourself, what's the one area of marketing that you can start improving today? If you found this helpful, why not share it with a fellow tech consultant who's struggling with their marketing? And I'd say that's probably most of us. And if you're ready to take your marketing to the next level, check out the Tech Collective at paulhigginsmentoring.com/TC. We have many more playbooks there that will give you the 80-20 to help you reach your potential, just like we did with Angela, where we already had the marketing playbook, and there will be other solos I'm going to do focused on these playbooks to really help you. I'd love to hear your feedback on the podcast, so just head to paulhigginsmentoring.com/feedback and fill in a couple of questions and get a gift I know you'll love. And until next time, keep refining your marketing strategy, and remember, your growth is a journey, not a destination. Time for action. Let me know what you implemented from the show. I promise to respond. Plus, get the Tech Consultants Roadmap at paulhigginsmentoring.com/roadmap.